back to our channel. I'm Danielle, your resident romantic.
And I'm Lindsay, the fantasy fan, and we are friends.
Till the book ends. So this one may or may not go well.
I'm sure.
I always see a bunch of YouTubers, not just booktubers in general, but YouTubers all over the place where they make a lot of like video and content about what their channel's about, but then at the same time they'll switch it up and do kind of like this fun game or trivia or challenge or something, and I'm like trying to figure out how to do that in our booktube community. So I'm not saying this is an original idea. I don't know if people have done it before, but I thought of doing this kind of challenge where we look at books that each other has read, and then we take the summary and either dumb it down or make it vague or throw in some like plot twists kind of thing, and the other person has to figure out what book we're trying to describe. I just popped this idea to Lindsay. She was like, cool, let's do it. I was like, cool. And then I was like the teacher who tells you a project and doesn't give you any guidelines.
And I was the student who didn't send the clarifying email, so I don't know if what we're doing is aligning, but it's fine.
Right, it's probably going to be a giant mess because I did it one way and Lindsay did it another way, and who knows if it's going to work out well. But it's going to at least be fun because we're laughing already and we're 1 minute in. And also it's going to be hopefully a fun game for you guys because if you've read any of these books, you can kind of play along. So
try and guess which one you will be able to figure out.
Right, exactly. So I'm going to kick us off. I'm going to try for what I thought would be an easier one. I wrote them down on my laptop here, so if you see me looking down, I am reading it from that.
I did not write it.
Steel
trap!
Our first difference. Okay. Just don't look at the screen.
Okay, I'm not looking. I'm
Good.
trying to look over here.
Okay, so this is the first book. There are many, many characters involved. It puts focus on 5 sisters and some men they encounter that try to woo them. Their mother wants them to see all of the sisters wedded. Sister number 1 originally met suitor number 1, yet started to fall for his friend. His friend at first dismissed sister number 1, but then grew to like her. Sister number 2 ended up attracted and befriended suitor number 1. There's also family dynamic issues, as well as a dilemma involving the fact that there is no male heir for the family's house. This is a classic.
Is it the Inheritance Games?
No. I have one part that I left off, so I will give you a second guess, and then I'll give you this last clue, and then you have a third final guess.
American Royals?
No. It is set in 19th century England.
There are so many suitors. Suitor number 1. There's no male heir.
Quote unquote, no male heir.
Is this Pride and Prejudice?
I've never read it. Did I describe that like in a nice big way?
Oh my god. There is no male heir. Why should it's 5 sisters? Dummy. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. That was good. That was
Thank
good.
you. I was like, how can I make this vague but not and see if she'll still recognize it?
I'm just dumb. That's my favorite book of all time.
No, but you got it eventually.
Eventually,
Right.
3 guesses in.
That's also why I held off the last clue about 19th century England, because I figured that would trigger it. But no, it was the no male heir that triggered it.
No male heir. I was trying to think of who was saddled with 5 girls, and I was like, oh, Mrs. Bennet. She's really trying to marry them off, so.
But that was good. I think like 3 tries in general might be a good rule for this game. So we'll try like each person gets 3 tries.
I don't even know if you'll need 3 tries for mine.
I don't know. I might need 10 though. I don't know. Okay.
Okay, so I did it slightly different. She wrote like a whole paragraph. I tried to come up with like a tagline.
Oh, that's
that
cute.
describes the book. So
you get an A+ for your project. Thanks, teacher. You're welcome.
So my first one for Danielle is The Hunger Games meets The Bachelor.
What? Oh, okay. So also, I don't have a really filled out Goodreads. So Lindsay primarily picked from something on my shelf.
So.
And it's one that we've read.
Yes, it's one that we've both read.
The first thing that comes to mind is The Selection, but that's not really Hunger Games.
No, that was it. Well, it's Hunger Games because it's like dystopian competition. Also, people die. And there's an overarching, like, Big Brother government.
Okay, the overarching Big Brother government, I get that. The Hunger Games, my first thought is everyone trying to kill each other, which is not really the premise of the selection.
Sort of. All the girls are trying to outdo
They
each
are
other.
cutthroat. You are
It's
right
a
about
competition.
that. You are right. I got it though.
It's like the best. See, that was really good. See, that was my yes. So clearly Danielle is better at this than I am.
Well, yeah, but I think your taglines might be better at it than my paragraphs, so we shall see.
My suitors.
Okay, so the next one.
Okay.
This should also be an easy one. The tougher ones are towards the end. You know, like a normal test is. Okay. So, this focuses on a girl who was born with one duty in mind. This job left her restricted in things she could or couldn't do, and was always closely guarded. You're smiling, I know what you know it is, but let me finish. She recently was assigned a new male guard, who she may have started
sexy.
a budding romance with. The romance is forbidden and prevents her from upholding the one role she has in the kingdom. The entire fate of the kingdom rests on her shoulders. What will she do?
Is it from Blood and Ash?
It is!
Poppy and Hawk, my love.
I started off with two of your favorites, because I figured I will amp you up, and then that'll either give you confidence for the next three, or it'll just completely sideblind you. That was my mindset.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Sexy aliens.
I know where this is going, but keep going. Wait, is that it? Is there another? I know what it is. What is it? Is it the Luxie?
Yeah. You didn't even need further cluing in.
No, all you have to say was sexy aliens.
Sexy aliens.
Oh god, well, wait, just for the viewers, what was the second tagline?
There wasn't one. Sexy aliens and meets Men in Black.
Oh my god,
So.
I can't. Oh, you're making me tear up already. Oh lord, that was good.
Just so bad at this.
Now I like sexy. If you needed me to describe that, that's probably not how I would have, but it makes sense. Oh lord,
well.
that was good. Okay, this is a book I have never read,
Okay.
and I may have it wrong, but
Okay.
that's okay.
That's okay. Can't be any worse than what I'm doing, so.
No, you got Blood and Ash pretty quickly, though.
That's just because it's my most recent love.
Yes, I tried to not pick books any further out than a year ago for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
This focuses on humans and robots. A disease is killing Earth and all that inhabits it, and there is only one being who can save them. In the midst of doing so, this female being comes across a charming prince, and they can't help but fall in love. This love is of course forbidden, and she must look to the past in order to save the future. This is the first book in its series.
Is it Cinder?
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my
that
god!
was good! That was
Thank
really
you.
good!
I was so afraid I wasn't going to describe it right, because I've never read it.
That was really good.
But then I also didn't want to just, like, call it a cyborg, because that would give it out, like, right
No,
away.
that was really good. At first I was like, disease. Prince.
Like, all books have it.
Yeah, I was like, But no, that was good, because it is, you do have to look to the past, to the future. That was very good.
Thank you. I almost didn't include that, but then I saw at the end of the summary something about looking at the past, and I was like, aha. Okay, your turn.
The worst book ever.
Is there more? Because I know what it is.
Nope. There.
Is it After by Anna Todd?
It is After by Anna Todd. You get the prize.
Okay, so if you loved this book in the series, that is great. I'm so happy for you. But Lindsay and I both discovered this at the same time, and we were reading it at the same time.
It, like, really brought us together.
It is. That is what reminded us of, like, the fact that we not only love books, but we have a lot of the same tastes.
It's like
and
our
hates.
origin story. Our
Yes,
meet cute
that is
was
so
over
cute.
Anna Todd.
Our meet cute, oh my god.
About how much we hate it.
Adorable. And then we also watched the movie for the first book, and that was also trash.
Yes.
This was probably the worst book I have ever read.
It was just I was gonna be like abusive.
There are
College. Horrible.
Cruel Prince.
Cruel.
Cruel
No, that's
Prince,
just
is
like
that
a
what it's called?
bully. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just like bully romance.
Alright, next one. Are you ready, Lindsay?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
Okay. This book has dual timelines.
My fave.
I know. One focuses on a girl in the present, and the other focuses on a relative of hers from the past. Both working at the same place, Both dealt with mystery beings and things haunting the place and trying to uncover what exactly is going on. You get 2 guesses, and then I'll give you a hint at the end. That's such an attractive face, by the way.
Trying to think about... I mean, when you said dual timelines and relatives, the first thing that came to my mind was a book whose title I can't remember. But it has nothing to do with haunting. So I know it's not that book that I can't remember the title of.
If you remember the title, tell me anyway, because I may have gotten the synopsis slightly wrong. But I don't think I did. This is not a book I've
It's like Lightbringer or something, or Lightbearer.
Oh, that's not it.
Kingsbane, something like that.
That won't count.
It's by Claire Legrand.
No, that's not this.
Okay. Haunting. Spooky.
You know, I'll give you one hint now. It takes place in New York.
Oh, Sundown Motel. Yeah, that was a good one. Spooky. It is. That was a good book. I liked that one.
My next hint was going to be you talked about it on the channel.
Okay. Wow, I talk a lot, so...
Well, I saw it on your Goodreads, and I was like, wait, that sounds familiar. Did she talk about that?
I think in one of our first videos we ever did, I talked about it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, mythical beings. Teacher-student relationship. Stabbing. Evil creatures. I feel like this is a slam poetry. I feel like getting into it. Evil creatures.
Okay, so stabbing, evil creatures, mythical...
Well, mythical evil.
Mythical...
I guess they're not all evil, but there are beings that are evil of this race. Teacher and student relationship.
I'm trying to think of, like, the teacher and student ones I've read. Oh!
And it's
literally right behind me. I know it is. Hold on. The Vampire Academy series.
Yes!
Yes! It's right somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Okay.
So, there you go.
Your last test question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This sounds like a classic setup for a meet cute. Girl and guy. Girl crushes on musician guy. Guy probably doesn't notice her. An incident happens when she's watching him play in public, and the musician guy rescues her. She then repays him by getting him connections in the music industry. However, something prevents him from taking these opportunities, and her solution is to fake a marriage with him. From there, how long does it take until the fake marriage turns into real love?
Fake music. Oh! I know this one.
You know you do.
I know this one. It's by Christina Lauren.
You are correct.
It's not my favorite half-night stand.
It is not. I tried to do that one, couldn't figure out the synopsis for that. I got confused.
Catfishing. Girl catfish's best friend. Roommates? Roomies?
Roomies!
Roomies!
Yay!
Isn't he like Scottish too? I think he's Scottish.
I don't know, it didn't say it in the summary. I haven't read it. But does this mean Scottish?
That means Scottish.
Ooh.
This means sexy alien. This means Scottish. This means chef's love triangle.
I'm ready.
Dystopian.
Many of those books.
Okay, yes. This the ultimate hate to love.
Alright, that's a pretty big claim.
Superpowers?
Is
death by touch.
Is this the Arcana Chronicles?
No.
Oh. Okay. Just based off of you, I'm gonna say... Is it the series by Tahara Mafi?
Yes.
I don't remember what it's called, but I remember the girl has bad touch, right?
She's bad touch.
I haven't read the series in a long time.
Shatter me.
But I know how much you love it.
I do.
And you said the ultimate.
What, that is like the pinnacle of hate to love.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
So clearly we had 2 different approaches. Next time we'll like switch.
Yeah, I think both
You can do
approaches
a
work fine.
tagline with slam poetry, and I'll do.
I will absolutely do a tagline.
Tagline. Well, I hope you liked it.
Yeah, let us know how you thought it went. First of all, let us know if it was like you could guess it. Let us know if you have other like suggestions for next time. If there's a way to fine tune it. Or anything. Otherwise, like Lindsay said, we're gonna swap next time and see how that turns out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.